These works, they go back to 1984 almost. Because as a young artist I was performing in Théâtre Saint-Denis. And I discovered there the church, the Gisants. Also this courtyard inside the monastery with this famous text, Le Mur de Montée des Anges, who also inspired me for some Galerie sculptures. One is about Konrad Lorenz, because he influenced my work a lot. He's a fantastic biologist. And then the lady Crowley for her research in neurology. And at the same time it's also an homage to my mama and my papa. When I was even a young guy, I was always inspired by scientists. I was always, let us say, my heroes. Because first of all I like to work with, let us say, classical materials, but to give it a contemporary approach. And of course the Michelangelo P, the purest Carrara marble, is for me also a kind of almost a material that's very milky, almost, very sensual, almost erotical. It's a state of almost a virgin state. Sculpture is inspired by the famous Christ figure from the Prince Alchemist in Napoli. And for me, of course, the idea of a woman as an incredible spiritual being is for me important. For me, women almost are like a Christ. Women are like the most beautiful warriors in the world. So it's for that reason she wears this veil. Konrad Lorenz, it's almost like it's open. It's open. Because, of course, the man is closer to me. The woman is much more, it's another side, it's another world. The brain is almost like a globe, a universe in itself. You could say it's also a cocoon, where things are changing and transforming constantly. Essentially, we create our own universe through the brain. And this creation is something spiritual that survives in time. My curiosity, I think that drives me. And also still the necessity for the research and the experiment, to always test for myself new boundaries, new limits. I think it's the most important thing for me as an artist. And in that sense, you could say I'm a kind of contemporary mystic. It's, for me, it goes on for 24 hours. And also very important that, for me, I do not create out of suffering. I create out of pleasure. Out of a kind of sharing and being generous. For me, to create an exhibition is essentially a mise en scène, a dramaturgy. And of course, to create an exhibition, it's a spiritual act. You want to create an atmosphere that people, that they say, almost don't rush, but that they have almost that the work in the space makes them quiet and take time to look to art. The space becomes an arbor, a port for silence and for beauty and art.